Okay. Wait a second. Is this Five Nights at Freddy? I'm so confused. Oh my f***ing god. I mean, if we're being honest here, this feels like Diablo Immortal 2.0.
Is there any plans to make this playable on PC, or is this strictly mobile forever?
We don't have any plans at the moment to do PC. Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have phones.
I feel like this is becoming more of a trend in gaming. It seems like every franchise is making its way to mobile. I feel like in the next 10 years we're going to see every franchise that had any bit of popularity, well, we're going to see a mobile game for it. Maybe Dead Space is next, maybe Mass Effect, and I could use a bunch of other examples that I thought of before, but I think they're all already mobile games, so whatever. The thing is about Alien Blackout, I really thought that this was the next installation, or the next sequel to Alien Isolation, you know, the 2014 installment, a game that a lot of people liked. And the rumors before made it out to be that Alien Blackout was the next game in the franchise. And actually doing some more research right now, it looks like this is the Alien Isolation sequel, I guess, unfortunately. Now, looking at the YouTube trailer, it looks like people are as happy as I am. 137 likes to over 2,000 dislikes so far. And the description of it is, the terror of Alien is brought to life in Alien Blackout, which looks like a Five Nights at Freddy ripoff. Try to stay alive while trapped aboard a crippled Weyland-Yutani spaceship carrying a deadly xenomorph. As it tirelessly haunts you and the crew, outsmart the perfect hunter by making perilous choices. Players must rely on the damage controls of the space station or risk sacrificing crew members to avoid deadly contact, permanently altering the outcome of the game. Survive 7 fear-inducing levels by remotely guiding Amanda Ripley's crew, increasingly challenging tasks using only the station's emergency systems, blah 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 blah. It's a mobile game, it looks like another game, reminds me perfectly of the Diablo Immortal mess. Now, going to Kotaku's article on this, we have a little bit more details on what's going on with this Alien Isolation sequel. It said that Alien Blackout is launching on the Apple and Google stores, and unlike Isolation, which was developed by the British studio Creative Assembly, Alien Blackout will be published by D3Go, previously responsible for Marvel Puzzle Quest and Adventure Gnome, games I've never heard of, probably because they're mobile. And then we have the description of it, and the biggest difference, of course, is that it'll be played on mobile devices with touch controls. It'll be out soon, D3Go says. You can see more blah 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 blah. We don't care to look at this game. It looks like what you would expect out of a mobile game. It's a cheap game, it'll probably have a ton of microtransactions in it, low effort, and people will eat it up. Now, the reason why I think this is happening is because of the sales in the franchise. Alien has never been a big money-making franchise, and just looking at some of the sales numbers that I've been able to find, Sega calls Alien Isolation sales weak at 2.1 million copies. And then even before then, we have Alien Colonial Marines, that mess of a game, sold over just 1 million copies. And my thinking is that these publishers, or FoxNext, wants to make the biggest profit, so put little effort into a mobile game and hope for the best return, which probably will be the case. They're going to make a lot of money off of those microtransactions, which is what publishers love these days. Now, the good news is, I guess you can call it good news, is that FoxNext and the developer Cold Iron Studios confirmed that they are still working on a console and PC Alien game, and it will in fact be a massively multiplayer online shooter. Surprise, surprise, because we need more of those these days. And within this article from DualShockers, it said this confirmation actually comes from within the press release for Alien Blackout. After discussing the mobile game, FoxNext ends things off by saying FoxNext Games' studio, Cold Iron Studios, is also currently at work on a massively multiplayer online shooter set in the Alien cinematic universe for consoles and PC. While we still don't have much information to go on or even a title, we at least know that the game is still actively in development and unrelated to recently announced Alien Blackout, meaning that it won't be related, I'm guessing, to Alien Isolation, and this mobile game is the sequel, which is some massively disappointing news. And I'm going to be quite honest here, this is spitting in fans' face. A lot of people have been waiting 5 years for a proper sequel, and a lot of people expected that, and nope, you get a mobile game. And I was looking at this article from GamesIndustry.biz, who talked to the FoxNext Games president Aaron Loeb, and he talked about their strategy entering into games. He said, FoxNext Games seeks to make games as important a part of Fox's business as movies and television. Games will be the defining entertainment medium of this century in our view. Cold Iron, the developer of this mobile game and the MMO to come, adds a whole new dimension of game development and play to our arsenal. Long play session MMOs targeted at PC and console gamers. The kinds of games Cold Iron develops will enable us to deeply explore the worlds of our franchises, starting with the Alien franchise. Mobile is an intimate game platform. It's with you all the time, and the games become part of your day. PC and console are immersive platforms that will allow us to transport users into their favorite worlds. It's an incredibly important skill set and game type to add to our arsenal as we pursue our mission. And further down in this article, it's added that Cold Iron was formed in late 2015 primarily by Cryptic Studios developers, having worked on titles such as City of Heroes and Star Trek Online. However, it has since gathered talent from the teams behind Borderlands, BioShock Infinite, Doom, and Metroid Prime 3, arming it with the skills necessary to deliver a solid shooter. It's not clear what Cold Iron had been working on prior to the FoxNext acquisition, but CEO Craig Zinjevich, I can't say his name, tells us that the team was more than happy to take on the new project. It's Aliens. We're all excited to be working on such a storied franchise, to explore areas of the universe that fans have not gotten to experience, but a game in that setting is incredible. Having the full force of the world-class creatives, producers, and business team at Fox behind the project allows us to take our plans to the next level. And what I will say about this article is that it seems like these people are passionate about the Aliens franchise, but they start off by delivering a cheap knockoff of Five Nights at Freddy, and a sequel that a lot of people were looking forward to, but it's just for mobile. It's insulting. It's spitting in fans' face. And now going to the Apple App Store for Alien Blackout, we get some more details here. It's 600 megabytes in size, and it's rated 12 and above for infrequent, mild profanity, mild realistic violence, mild mature suggestive themes, and intense horror fear themes, and it has a price of $4.99, and I guarantee you there's going to be some microtransactions as well in there. But this is just insulting, and it makes me scared that this is the future of gaming. You know, you hear all these, like, the next gen, it's going to be amazing, you're going to have all these amazing games, but it's like, why are all these single player franchises going mobile or going massively multiplayer online? I think a lot of people expected and wanted Alien Blackout just to be a single player experience like the first game, but I guess that's not what gaming is anymore, which is unfortunate. I guess that's just the reality we gotta live with. And honestly, I'm just disappointed because I really did enjoy Alien Isolation. I wasn't too crazy about it. I didn't love it like some people did, but I would have loved to see what probably the developers of that Creative Assembly could have done with the sequel, but I guess we're not going to be able to see that. We got this crappy mobile game. Yeah, but these are just my unscripted thoughts. Usually I try to script out these videos, but this was just something I had to talk about. I had some people messaging me, and I thought that this was just like a fan project or some cheap... No, I didn't think that this was official. Like, look at these image... It frustrates me just looking at this. I don't really know what to say about this, other than... I'm a little bit shocked, but I'm also a little saddened at the same time. Alien Isolation, it was a single-player game, a great single-player game, and it's like, why mess with something that worked? It's like, hey, you guys like that single-player game, Alien Isolation? Well, guess what? Here's a mobile game, the sequel to it. And you know what's coming down the road? A massively multiplayer online game, because people are definitely asking for that. All these publishers, they're all following the trends. I don't understand it. I get it's following the money, but I'm going to be honest here. Maybe this is a controversial comment, but I don't think that people are going to have the time for 1,000 different massively multiplayer online and mobile games for every single franchise. I think people want it mixed up a little bit. How about a single player game? I think a lot of people would have eaten that up, but I'm guessing that just doesn't make all the money in the world, which is what these publishers want. And this is Fox, so, I mean, No surprise that this is how they enter into the gaming world. I think that there's just some franchises that need to be single player, some franchises that probably should be multiplayer, and some franchises that, yeah, maybe they should be mobile. But it seems like every publisher, every developer wants to figure a way into making every single franchise multiplayer and mobile. That long term is not going to work for everybody, and I guess this industry doesn't want to recognize that point. Moving forward though, this is not the last time we're going to have more Diablo Immortal like situations. I just wonder what could be next. Looking at Electronic Arts, they have some amazing franchises that I don't imagine we're going to see any single player games for anytime soon. In particular, Dead Space. So we'll see what comes next, but definitely some disappointing news, but not really a shock, just sadness in my heart, because Alien Isolation, it was a good game, and I think that there could have been some really interesting things that they could have done for a sequel, but I guess we're never going to be able to see that happen. Anyway, what do you guys make of Alien Blackout, and what do you think about the future of the Alien franchise in gaming? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, but thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy this video or found any informative value, and consider subscribing for more videos like this, and I shall see you later.